Yes, sir. Don't take it. Well, looky here.
Yes, sir.
What just happened, Brad?
We just whacked a Coyote. Walked up to it. It was a nice color phase one.
You don't see that every day.
Oh, especially not around here. Well, that became an expensive night.
Yep. I think this is gonna have to be our second Coyote in 2 years we get mounted.
Yep.
Hey, you have that on the big jobs.
That's right.
Nice shooting, buddy.
Yeah, you too.
Well,
Yep.
I must admit, it's probably the sketchiest I've felt walking up to a coyote. Walk up, and you just see black. Your heart drops a little bit.
Yeah.
Using thermals. But before I go further, 1000%, this is a coyote.
Oh, yes.
We started the sit, we walked out, we ripped a howl. We set up in one spot, and there's a field to our right. We ripped a howl. Within less than a minute, we got a group to answer.
Yeah.
Down below, they were definitely in range, but they seemed a little touch off. But
Yeah.
they answered, and they went on for a little bit. So we're like, well, a wind's kind of going that way, but it actually was angling pretty decent. So we're like, let's just hop to that other field. Hopped over, ripped.
So we got probably, I'd say at least a couple hundred yards, maybe 250.
Yeah,
Closer to them.
I'd say at least that.
Yeah. And then got set up by a telephone pole that had some shrubs around it, so we had a good backdrop to us.
Nice little cover. Ripped the same howl again within a minute. They were going off, and they actually went off a little bit longer, I feel like, this time, but they definitely seemed aggressive.
Yeah.
So we felt we had a good chance to call them in.
Yeah.
Debating to go even further, try and cut our wind off where they had a chance to catch our wind.
Yeah.
But we just decided to stay, and then we actually heard a second pack behind us.
I think we heard a couple of them. We heard
Yeah.
one over here, and I think we ended up hearing another one.
Down further.
further.
So they were out and about.
Yeah.
But we played a breeding sound for probably 5 minutes or so. Within that's when we kind of started to hear the second one.
Yeah.
And then we saw there was a skunk in the other field, so we caught that. We're looking at that.
And then you saw
And
deer,
then,
right?
Yeah, and then I saw a bigger thing, like, oh, something's over there. But ended up being a deer. But right as soon as that happened, Brad turned right down the bottom of the field we were in. He's like, there's a coyote. So I was actually had my gun up looking the other way. So I turned around, and it stood there. He stared at us probably a minute or more.
Yeah.
And it kind of finally, it started coming.
It turned going for our wind.
Yep. But
So I said, as soon as he stops, we got to shoot him. Or else he'll spook off.
It was about, what, 150 or
I think so, yeah.
3, 2, 1, pulled.
He dropped.
And he dropped right there. But yeah, we walked up. We just see a lot of color.
Yeah.
Which
Something is pretty rare out here. I mean, we definitely have some color phases, but
yeah, we've heard of black
not too
coyotes
much
here and there, but this is very, very rare. So that was kind of cool walking up and seeing that color.
Yeah.
That was probably, like
something
I said,
we've always talked about.
one of the sketchiest feelings, but probably one of the coolest feelings.
Yeah.
And the fact that we whacked a nice blonde red coyote last year, and went and got that mounted, and then I think we're gonna have to do it all over again this year.
Because we said, I know that red one was comparable to like a 170-inch deer.
Yeah.
And this is, we consider like a 200-inch.
I would say so. Absolutely. So, we're gonna spend some money.
Yeah. Get her mounted.
Nice shooting, buddy.
You too.